said that they ain't show him no respect either.
Oh, real?
Yeah, cause they was kind of envious, cause you know they had to earn that shit, but just cause he rapped, he was able to go over there and play. So they probably was talking shit about him in their language and shit, and he was feeling uncomfortable.
Yeah, the top scorer over there talking about the good and the bad of him coming up there talking about he took up a roster spot for somebody that worked their ass.
Yeah.
They said the good thing is that he can bring you more money here, so
Yeah.
why the fuck you complaining if you probably gonna put more bread in your pocket? So sorry. Alright, Shalom with the Hebrew Israelites. We out here yet again to prophesy the name of
Yahweh, Ba'Shem, Yahushua, Ba'Shem, Kakodash.
We give their honors to the elders and apostles, the great millstone, the rule of the teach well, the salutation to the Akim, preaching the truth, and honesty and sincerity across the four corners of the earth. Alright? Hey man, this truth really about to hit hard, man. You know, you got a lot of people tired of this bullshit that's going on in the world, man. Whether it's small or great, man. Are they tired of the media? They tired of people waking up to the fact that, you know, that we at the bottom of the totem pole, man. Alright? You know, that our own people that's in high levels in the society talk dirt, put dirt on people's names, on Israelites' names. Alright, man, this world's getting tired of that shit, man. The Lord's putting that manly spirit back on the earth, man. Alright, you turn on the radio and you'll hear a thought anthem come on, but it ain't hitting like it was a couple years ago. Thought ass songs, man. You know that Big Sweetie made a new song. That shit trash as hell, man. Yeah. You know this place done, man. Yeah. You women and you E's and you women, man, going down, man. Hey, give me the scripture where it says, join hand in hand, but
What is that?
It's one like that in Isaiah 13, and it's one in Proverbs, I think. I got it.
How you go ahead?
Though hand join in hand.
Yeah.
This Proverbs 11 and 21. Though hand join in hand, the wicked shall not be unpunished, but the seed of the righteous shall be delivered.
Yeah, so, hey, join hand in hand with the wicked, man. Hey, you shall not go unpunished, man. Alright? You're going to get punished right along with E, man. Alright? You know? And Eve is the main one that been deceived from the beginning, man. Alright? Which, you know, the Most High set it up that way. You know, it says through the woman we all die, man. Alright? Because Eve is so gullible. Alright, it says the gift destroys the heart, so they destroyed by the gift of this place. Alright? So, hey, man, you know, and by you know, us being men, and hey, a lot of times that, you know, we follow the woman. Alright? When the woman gets set up in a certain place, you know, hey, a man will find, you know, comfort in that, you know, go, oh, I don't got to do nothing, my woman doing all this, and you get in a place where you get comfortable, man. Alright? You know, that's why it's a good thing that we don't have the women of our heart's desires, because they will get comfortable here, man. Alright? So about a woman, you know, the Lord said a woman shall compass a man. Alright? Hey, man, women is relishing in their role. Alright? You know, they able to get a job, a high-paying job. Alright? They getting all these benefits. Alright? You know, so they find themselves in good case, man. Alright? Little do they know that, hey, they're about to receive the same judgment that Eve about to receive, man. Alright, they're gonna be the main ones, you know, going to Egypt for help, going to these FEMA camps. Alright, and there was clips coming out that hey, over there in China, they got them in mobile trailers and shit, man. And they got them over here in Alabama, man, and various other places, man. They about to stuff people in them mobile trailers, man. Alright? Just like in the time when Hitler was ruling West, that was just a test run of concentration camps. That was just a test run, man. The real thing's about to come, man. Alright, this devil ain't playing, man. But Eve, alright, hey, they don't want to see it, man. Alright, they just want to be thoughts, man. Out here bouncing from rod to rod, man. Alright, but they gonna see, man. Alright? Go ahead.
Yeah. That's Isaiah chapter 32, verse 9. Rise up, ye women that are at ease. Hear my voice, ye careless daughters. Give ear unto my speech. Many days and years shall ye be trouble, you careless women.
Yeah, man. So, hey, rise up, you careless daughters at ease, man. Y'all careless right now, man. Y'all gonna be in trouble for many years, man. All right? Y'all just gonna feel like this day that's coming, man. All right, y'all gonna be in trouble, man. When this hell come upon y'all, hey, man, y'all ain't gonna know what to do, man. All right? You know? The women of our nation is careless, man. All right, they don't think they're gonna receive judgment, man. And you got these simple ass niggas, man. Hey, it ain't gonna be no sense in that day, man. When you see all these women, all these people get put to death, it ain't gonna be no Captain Save a Hole. Cause all these niggas doing just saying that shit just to get a piece of box, man. All right? When it be the man on top, the man getting turned to precious gold, and box is gonna be out here, it's gonna be easy to get left and right. Hey, man, hey, that simp spirit gonna be gone, man. Cause these niggas gonna get caught up being simps, man. All right, they're gonna be using these simps. Hey, man, hey, that cannibalism coming back, man. All right, he gonna chop your ass, get a big booty, eat free, man. Out there supplant your ass. Your ass gonna be somewhere on a pot roast, man. All right, you can get I mean, got stuff. Also get you got my English. Yeah, that time coming, man.
I get that.
All right, our people about to get jacked up, man. Starting with you women, man. All right, we already know what's gonna be what's up with these men. But hey, man, when these men,
She heard. She got upset. Yeah.
But when these men, all right, these men that's waking up through this red pill, what all these guys do, they just regurgitate from the men of the Lord, from the scriptures, man. All right, they woke up, saw the Matrix movie, you know. Oh, the Morpheus part, we say, oh, take the red pill or the blue pill. But we must be in the Matrix, we in a simulation. Head ass niggas, man, don't even know what the hell going on, man. Talking about we need to be a high value male, man. Oh, stack this money up, you know. All right, we're gonna see how far that gets you. You gotta get back to the scriptures, man. All right, trying to clean up, get suited and booted like Esau, man. You know, that ain't what's gonna save you, man. Having the nicest car on the block ain't gonna save you. Having the nicest house on the block ain't gonna save your ass, man.
It's just profit not in the day.
Yeah, fine, man. Gotta get back to these scriptures. That's what a lot of these guys gonna end up doing, man. You look at one of these podcasts, you got people putting up, you know, even edification on their podcast, putting up scriptures, Isaiah 4:1 and various things, man. Telling them that they are Hebrew Israelites. Even on Kwame Brown, you know, when on his YouTube channel, you got Israelites watching him, man. All right, soon this truth about to engulf the whole world, man. All right,
I got a quick precept, you know, because I bet women or people in general didn't know this was in the scriptures, man. This is Sirach or Ecclesiasticus 26. In verse 9, it says,
Shalom, brother. Yahweh Shem Yahweh Barakatah. Shalom to all the brothers on the comment board.
You know, and a lot of women, you can ask the average woman why.
Hey, shout out Bakar Moth. I know he probably
They don't
shared
know.
the video.
They just know it was the vibration that was pushed.
Him or
Man, hey,
Elder
little did they know.
Tazawan.
All right, it was pretty much revamped, which is nothing new under the sun. But these false eyelashes come from back in France in the 1800s. A lady created them, and they were called cumbrellas because she was a whore, she was a prostitute. So she wore those fake eyelashes so that nothing wouldn't get in her eye. And you women walk around wearing it, which shows that in the spirit, hey, all these women over here are whores, man. They're harlots.
Yeah, because the scriptures say the whoredom of a woman.
I just
know.
read it.
Dang! I was checking behind the camera. Yeah.
It's going to say that the daughters of Israel became whores, man.
Yeah.
The whoredom of Israel, man. So a good 95% of these women over here are straight whores. You know, whether they really are or not, they put off their perception of being a whore, man.
Yeah.
All right, you got this rapper Blueface. He got this new artist. All right, you know, she got a missing ass too. And she got what you call them eyelashes and shit. You know, got that hardy look. Proper as hell, you know, giving out that masculine energy like a man. Yeah. You know, but you got people on her Instagram live bigging her up, talking about she cute, she bad as fuck and all this shit, man. Ain't nobody in their right mind gonna deal with a bitch like that, man. Bitch snagging too far kind of shit, man.
And they try to make it seem like if a woman only been with 2 or 3 dudes, that she's still pure.
Yeah.
They try to make it seem like that's a good thing. Ain't no good thing.
And then on top of that, you see, like the brother was mentioning, you got all these red pill guys that be getting on these women about these things because what right now, what bag is the women trying to taste right now? They trying to taste that OnlyFans bag. And he broke it down like, hey, 10 years down the road, which we know we're not going to be here for another 10 years, but 10 years down the road, it wouldn't even be profitable to them. They wouldn't be able to grow their content to where it's coming in every, basically on a daily basis, on a weekly basis, on a monthly basis. All right, because what? These women, their bodies deteriorate. The prime of women is really from when she's a young teen, all right, to like almost her 30s. After that, she's pretty much out of her prime. But you have even these older women that think they still the prize, like 35. Oh, I look good for 40, and you have the Eves that are invested in that, basically kissing Esau's ass. They're invested in their professions. All right, they don't want to be a mom. They don't want to be a woman because that was what women were created to do.
Yeah, really, they prime is when they virgins.
Right.
When they ain't been touched. Once they been used.
They
just like, because they become a used car.
Exactly.
You get into a used car, even though it's cleaned out, and they got the car sense in there, you can still tell that it's used.
Right.
It may be some tear on the steering wheel,
right.
maybe some tear on the gear, on the gear change.
Yeah.
So it's still worn out.
And shit, even when you get a new car, say you get a brand new 2021 Corvette, brand new off the lot, you drove it off Chevrolet, and you bought it for $60,000 for the base model, just for an example. The moment you drive, you sign your name on that, and you drive it off the lot, you cannot go and trade that in for $60,000.
Right, yeah.
It's going to be probably like $35,000, so it loses value.
Yeah.
The moment you drive it, that's the same with a woman, man.
Yeah. Once they, like the scriptures say, she is a thirsty traveler.
Yeah.
Quiver every hour, roughly paraphrasing. Yeah. Once they start doing that, man, they value. Once they get with one dude, they value drop drastically.
Right.
Because they only supposed to be with one man. But once they go through that experience with that dude, then she carries on that experience to every other relationship, and then every relationship after that.
Yep. And that's why Elder Malcolm was going into a big reason why when women have 10, 20, 30 plus bodies, they don't have relationships that last because they can't soul pair.
Yeah,
like even to an extent, like the brother said, hey, a woman is only supposed to be with one man. But hey, even the scriptures say if that woman's husband was to die, she can remarry.
Right.
So you only have really room for error from like one to two, men. The Lord kept it as a low number though. You ain't meant to have 10, 30, 10, 20, 30, 100 rods inside of you, man.
Yeah, because then they develop the mentality to just use men. They don't care about men. A man could do everything for her and she'll still be a harlot. Because like you said, she can't pair bond. But where's that at in Amos? Where it says that thy daughter shall be a harlot. I'm trying to find it. Because that goes into what we speaking on.
Yeah, man, like what these red pill guys will say, man, they say that women set up, the market for your sexual market value, man. All right, because back then, when women went in that state of mind of being harlots, all right, the marriage rate was up, man. Men and women was getting married at a higher rate, but now since women's whoredom is present, all right, on a higher scale. That made divorce rates go up, man. Because women determine, the sexual market value is in, when you got a lot of harlots running them up, then guys just care about, getting they so-called body count up, seeing how many women they can sleep with.
Right.
Because if a woman ain't being respectable and and showing that, okay, if you deal with me, you're gonna have to be serious about keeping me.
Yep.
All right, that'll make a man, recalibrate his thoughts. But okay, this not a thought, so I gotta really rethink about keeping this woman around. All right, that woman have value, so you gonna act as such. But when a woman, giving it up, you hear your homeboy didn't hit. All right, your best friend down the block didn't hit, the whole school didn't hit. Hey, that put that nigga energy on a nigga to go, okay, that's free box, I can get it.
Yeah.
Right? You
And
know,
that's gonna call Salaki, bro. I was gonna say, and that puts a bad name on her, and that's gonna cause nobody to even want to settle with her. You know, because like you say, you hearing all these dudes in here. Why would you put a ring on that?
And they be the ones that say niggas ain't shit.
Yeah, those be the ones that talk the most, down about men when they the ones that, they the ones that's ran through, man.
Well, that's why the scriptures say, to the fathers to watch over her, watch over the impudent eye, man. And that goes back to us, not having our fathers in the house. It's okay with the, with the sons to an extent, but even then you have a generation of effeminate, emotional young men, but more so with the women, because they even the mothers didn't have the proper guidance, and that father, you need that father there for that discipline. Right. Men don't deal with emotions; they deal with logic. Women are the emotional beings,
Exactly. Yo, I got a precept. This is Amos chapter 7, verse 17. Then I got what you wanted in Michael. It says, "Therefore, thus saith the Lord, thy wife shall be a harlot in the city, and thy sons and thy daughters shall fall by the sword, and thy land shall be divided by line, and thou shalt die in a polluted land, and Israel shall surely go into captivity forth of his land."
Yeah, and that's very well going on today, man. Your wife is a harlot. Your kids getting slain in the streets.
Yeah.
All right? Police, killing our people on the daily. All right? You shall be, divided from your land. All right? Basically you ain't going to have ownership over no common land. All right? You're going to be going through straight curses, man. All right? If you have a wife now in today's time, man, hey, man, you better be in that mindset of expecting to get cheated on, man. And that's crazy, man. You don't want. That's why I say the Lord told us not to give your heart to a woman, man. Yeah. Right. You just had a dude. He was an Iscariot, man. Killed himself because his woman. He said she was talking to hella niggas, man. Damn. You best have that mindset that you already getting cheated on. So when you find out, you like, man, fuck this bitch, send her on her way, man.
I always say it to the spirit, man. See, because a woman will worry about you looking at other women, which really, if you walk up on a woman, a lot of the times they cap it anyway. But women, really everybody, but really women have a whole plethora of options at their fingertips. All right, this technology, these cell phones that people have. Hey, you got guys DMing, they got DMs all through their phone. Snapchat. And if you try to go into their phone or you ask them about it, then what do they say? They say, "Oh, you don't trust me?" Hell no. Hell no, we don't trust you. Because more likely than not, they're not rejecting all those men. Somebody's seeping through the cracks and they're speaking.
And you the bad guy if you suspect about her doing something.
Yeah.
Oh, you tripping? You got trust issues? Oh, why you being emotional? You need to trust me.
Hey, yeah.
It's good to say a woman shall compass a man because everything is more easier for them than it is for men. That can get they can get sex way more easier than a man. So in their mindset, it be like, well, if you can do it, that mean I can do it. But little do they know, the average man don't get laid off. At most, he probably have sex about like what a few times a year, man.
And the Israelite man been reduced so low, we gotta hit them QBs.
Right.
That's this is the lowest we ever been as Israelite man. Because even before Babylon, man, it was easy. To get a woman, man. Even before, Esau, got it, gave these women all these rights and stuff. Really before World War II, when women stayed at home and cooked and clean, man, it was easy to get boxed, man. But now, since these women got so much liberty, that's what make it harder because, like what Dawada said, they have options now. So it's harder for an average man to get it because these average women are looking for men that they desire.
Right, and that's wild as hell because, as we know, as brothers in this faith know, women outnumber men 7-1. However, you got men chasing women.
Right, that's crazy.
Like that Jake woman said, one of the brothers that sent in the chat, like, hey, women are starting to get hip to us. And she was speaking about the so-called black man, but the Israelite man in general. She said, hey, more than half of you got sodomite men, you have men in jail. So there's only a small number of men that are actually out here and available. And a lot of them are in a relationship. And she said, no, this is our man, since you're gonna have to share him. And that's what we coming into. Because people are starting to see this whole monogamy bullshit, on the man's part, it's bullshit, man. Yeah, it doesn't work.
I believe she might have just been saying that shit for attention, because she's just saying that. But imagine if she really had to share. You think she would submit to that?
Because that flesh, man, that emotion, man. Yeah. Women would say one thing, but their actions do another. Yeah. And what's gonna really spark that off? They're really gonna spark that Isaiah 4:1 is when that third woe comes. All right. And there was a video where they saying that America was already thinking about nuking China, man. Yeah. And that really would have, soon as that war with China sparked off, this place is pretty much over, man. Yeah. But China keep this place afloat, man. We buy everything from China. Yeah. All right, the new PS5 that came out, you wouldn't have got that if China wasn't, sending it over here.
I believe that's Japan.
Oh, Japan? Yeah, slop. But yeah, man. But China is so-called trying to be that new superpower, man. All right.
See, America's provoking China, because now all of a sudden they're going back on. Where did the come from? Where did it come from? And they still pointing the finger at China, the lab in China. And you see, Esau don't give a. He gonna turn on everybody. Yeah. That's why the scriptures say, hey, that they're going to be greatly despised, because nobody's going to want to deal with this devil. Yeah. Everybody's seeing that this man is the fucking devil, and that's how they're going to turn, and that could cause conflict between the United States and China, man.
He's being found out to be a liar, right. And he's made bare, and that proves that man's goings of the Lord, man, because Esau been wanting to do that. If they had did that, that would have caused a nuclear apocalypse, But I got a precept. I got two actually. I got a couple of them too. I got Proverbs I was holding. Yeah, I got this when we was talking about the women committing adultery. And I got that one in Micah that you wanted.
I got something back here with time.
This Proverbs chapter 30, verse 20. It says, such is the way of an adulterous woman. She eateth and wipeth her mouth and saith, I have done no wickedness.
Yeah, man. So women commit wickedness, adultery, whatever the case may be, and they'll act like they haven't. You confront them on the matter, and they'll act like, oh, you the bad guy. You the one that you started conflict, man. Yep. Women act like children, man.
Or they'll say we was on our break, or they'll provoke an argument with you, so y'all will so-called break up, so they can go do their dirt, man.
I was single.
We weren't together then.
Yeah, women, they'll hold grudges of shit you did early in a relationship, and it's when you're near the end of it, then she'll bring up old shit, man. Yeah. Like what kind of mindset is that? That means you've been holding ammo to go do your dirt. You've been preparing to do your dirt. Are you being had Tyrone and Ray on the side, man? All right, but let you have a woman on the side. Oh, you the bad guy, man. And I was on I looked on one of the comments of a video, and somebody said if you really love her, you would cheat. All right, and the basic understanding of that, hey man, if you dealing, each brother operate differently, but if you got a main thing that you really dealing with and operating with, and you going through troubles and you get tired of her, getting vexed by her, 9 times out of 10, if you go find it and pop another woman. Hey man, that will relieve that stress, man. You'll appreciate your woman more. Yeah. All right, because that's the thing about a man. All right, that's why we able to have multiple women. We able to love multiple women. All right, to give our spirit to multiple women. All right, one woman cannot handle the true love of a man. All right, that's why a woman, will feel like, oh, she need to branch out, like, oh, this is too much. That's why they'll cause things up in a relationship, like, oh, you smothering me, this and that and the third, man. All right, a woman cannot handle the true love of a real man. That's why when they get with a real man, they push them to the side, man. They move on. They try to find a nigga, somebody that's gonna pop them and leave them, man.
And somebody they can control and manipulate.
Fine.
They wanna wear the britches. You know, these modern women, they want to be the head in the house, man. And that nigga Dwayne Wade, he helping push that shit, man. He pretty much openly said, "Yeah, I'm a simp. You know, yeah, I'm the woman in the marriage." It's pretty much what he said, man.
And that's their control opposition. Esau trying to be like the Most High and control both sides of the narrative. Right? Because through the Spirit, at this point, I believe Kevin Sims is set up. But you got them pushing that on that side with red pill or this, that, and third. But then you got the other side too. You know, so but through the Spirit, men are really, you know, you're gonna have simps out there, you know, always. But hey, the mass majority of men, they don't want to deal with this shit no more. You know? They ain't trying to deal with this shit no more, man. I got Jeremiah 3. This is the book of Jeremiah chapter 3 and verse 1. They say, if a man put away his wife, and she go from him and become another man's, shall he return unto her again? Shall not that land be greatly polluted? But thou hast played the harlot with many lovers, yet return again to me, saith the Lord. That was just an example.
Yeah, man, you know, you put away a woman and she try to come back, you know, 9 times out of 10 she dealt with somebody else, so she polluted, man. Alright, you get back with a woman that been messing around, hey, she gonna bring all that shit into that relationship, man. You know, that's how women think. You know, they think all men think alike, man. You know, each man got his own spirit, man. You know, we all don't think alike, man. Alright, they think just because they ex did them this way, they already got in their mindset, you're going to do the exact same thing to them. Yeah. But that spirit of that man is on her, man. Alright, that woman is defiled, man. Yeah. Alright, she defiled mentally and spiritually, man. That's why these bitches need death, man.
Right. Then they be, I'm keeping my guard up. I ain't letting myself, I ain't letting my guard down.
Yeah, that's the spirit of a man, you know, having your guard up, man. You know, that's the spirit of us. We're not supposed to really sleep around with just any kind of woman, man. All right, but women having that spirit now because they got so much bodies on them. Now they talking about keeping their guard. They in the spirit of being a man. They in that masculine energy. Right. All right, what bitches do now? They shave their head, dye it blonde, get piercings, tattoos, bitches sleeved up. You know, they in the masculine energy, man. And niggas don't want that, man. Niggas ain't trying to wipe that up, man. Yeah, niggas will hit. You know, women are real deceitful, man. All right, a woman know how to act feminine to get what she want, man. All right, you talk to a woman, you know, that you find out to be masculine. You find out when you first start talking to her and you meet up with her, you know, she all up on you, rubbing on you, you know, doing the whole nine, man. But then after a while, man, you know, she start acting up, man. You know, cause it's already known, man. Women want to ride more than we want to give it, man. And that's facts, man. I'm starting to see that more evident, even especially in today's time, man. Cause a woman know you really don't want her stinking ass. So what's their way of trying to keep you, trying to trap you? They try to give you the box, and you better pray you don't have seed by it, man.
Yeah. And women won't just shoot their shot like a man will. You know, even though when men do it, a lot of times they try to reject them and try to seem like they're more high value than they are. But women, they so-called shoot their shot by just like staring at you, or they'll come up like, you know, going back to what I said, being a child, like they'll be real playful. Even at work, they'll be trying to hit on you and shit, like physically, like hit on you and shit, like nah, they don't know how to really go about it, you know. But I gotta skip it. This is Jeremiah 31 and verse 22. How long wilt thou go about, O thou backsliding daughter? For the Lord hath created a new thing in the earth, a woman shall compass a man. Yeah, so that's a new thing on the earth, man. No, there's been little instances in before times, but it never been on a scale like this, man. You know, this place wicked as hell, man. This is like the modern day Sodom and Gomorrah, man. That's why Lot's wife looked back, because hey, man, she saw how it was liberty there, man. All right, it was complete wickedness, man. This is a false sense of freedom that's going on, man. This LGBT shit, man. That's a false sense of freedom, man. They're the most wicked, perverse people on the planet, man. You know, if one of y'all get that, is it in 2 Timothy? I believe 2 and 3. How it go? Well, say, you know, the Lord gave him up to a perverse
verse?
Oh, Romans 1.
Oh, that's Romans?
Yeah,
Oh, slop.
Oh, wait, I think I know what you're talking about. I got to skip the two back there.
Oh, you got the Micah? I also want Ezekiel 37 about the dragon.
Bring the mic out. Alright, this Micah chapter 7, verse 10. Then she that is my enemy shall see it, and shame shall cover her, which said unto me, where is the Lord thy power? My eyes shall behold her. Now shall she be trodden down as the mire of the streets.
Yeah. So hey man, see that is our enemy shall see. She be gonna be trodden down like a mire in the streets, man.
Down the way.
Alright? You know, they gonna see it, man. Alright, they gonna see what a true man of the Lord is, man. Alright, it's like some weeks back, we had them two nigga women came up trying to inquire, man. Alright, they tired of dealing with 2/3, man. But these niggas don't care about them. They getting used and abused, man. But a lot of women gonna get rejected in that day, man. As soon as they see, you know, that you know, the ones that we try to get with or we had and they did us wrong, they left us. Alright, and they gonna see in that time, hey man, it's gonna be too late. Alright? They're gonna be left here to be missile food, man. Alright? What you got? Oh, you got the Romans? Alright,
Yeah, wait. What scripture was you looking for again? I don't know if that was it.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, 24.
Alright, this Romans chapter 1, verse 24. It says, wherefore the Most High also gave them up to uncleanness through the lust of their own hearts, to dishonor their own bodies between themselves. It says, who changed the truth of the Most High to a lie and worship and serve the creature more than the Creator, who is blessed forever. Amen. For this cause the Most High gave them up unto vile affections, for even their woman did change the natural use into that which is against nature.
That's what's going on now, man. They giving up to the lust of the desires of their flesh, man. Or even women change the natural use of their bodies, man. Alright, you know, being lesbians, man. All that bullshit, man. Hey, man, you can go up one, hey, man, out of all the women, you know, you can go up and down the road talking to, I can't give no accurate description, but basically, say you go 3 out of 5 women, alright?
Oh, shit.
4 out of 5.
Yeah,
Pretty
oh, man,
4.5 out of 5.
Yeah, I'm just trying to, you know, but yeah, man, pretty much, man, a lot of women, anyone you talk to today, she pretty much gonna say she bisexual.
She's had an experience with a woman. I say, oh, she's had an experience with a woman.
Yup.
You know, cause that's the so-called norm today, man. You know, they be having sleepovers, all this shit, man. You know, that spirit is out here real rampant, man. You know, and that's how a lot of diseases get spread, man. And you can't tie down no woman that's bisexual, man. You know, if she ain't cheating on you with another man, she's so-called cheating on you with another woman.
Yeah, these women do that.
And shit, man. And I don't know if y'all been around a lot of them, but I got, you know, family that roll that way. Those lesbian relationships be the most toxic relationships ever.
Most domestic relationships too. They be
Yeah.
fighting.
Yeah, like they really be scrapped because you're dealing with two periods, 2 sets of emotions. All right, and they pretty much think the same. They think off emotions. So the same shit that they would do with a man, and a man would neutralize that energy. You know, like how women try to, oh, he was looking at that. Hey, women do the same thing with those other women, and they start fighting, man.
Yeah, I heard some shit, man. I heard like, you know, 2 women, you know, they'll get into an argument. It was these 2 bitches that my woman know. One of them got so emotional, she fucking wrecked the car on purpose, man.
Yeah.
That's the type of shit they do. You know,
Fuck it.
drive the car off the road. Oh, I'm gonna go kill myself. They be the most suicidal too. I'm gonna kill myself.
Because it breeds death, man.
Cutting their arms and shit.
All right, that's
Yeah,
why.
right. And in the scripture it said they changed the words, basically changed, you know, the words of the Most High, man. You know, let's get that in Isaiah. They put good for bad and bad for good, man. You know, this wickedness is raised to a high level,
Oh, yeah, I got
that
one.
people think this is a good thing, but really, what the brother said, it breeds death, man.
Yeah.
Going against the scriptures brings death, man.
The wages of sin is death.
Yeah, so if you don't die from a disease or die from these demons hopping on you, causing you to commit suicide, whatever the case may be, putting that spirit of judgment out, hey, you either gonna die from that, or hey man, you know, your mental state is gonna bring you into a state of death, man. All right, you just gonna die depressed and lonely, man. And that's the number one killer. Stress, depression. That what brings death, man. Cause hey man, your body, you breaking your body down with all that stress, you know. You know, your organs will start failing. All right, you get sickly, get in the hospital. All right, you know, and that's the beauty of these scriptures, man. The scriptures bring life. All right, when you follow the law, statutes, commandments of the Most High, you know, and you know, our food is defiled amongst the heathens right now. You know, we can't eat the healthiest, but hey, that's why we operating off the spirit, man. You know, because you gotta have a pretty good diet. All right, and you got a household that's raised up the right way, where it's you and your woman, and you raising up your children in the way that they should go. Hey man, that's a happy life, man. But this society tell you happy wife, happy life. No, that's straight hell. Like the brother say, Dwayne Wade, he done gave his woman complete rulership in the household. And I remember it was a time where they had broken up, man. Cause I know before then, hey, Dwayne Wade was a man. You know, he dressed like one. He carried himself as such, man. All right, so, and he said it. He basically broke up with Gabrielle Union the first time because she wanted all the control. So his dumb ass got back with her. Now look at him, man.
True.
Just because he getting more bread, he got a TV show and shit, that don't necessarily mean that he did the right thing, man.
And you know that his son, you know, being a faggot and all that, and I'm promoting it, you know that she was the one that really sparked that.
Yeah,
she was like, it's all right,
She was
Dwayne.
grooming his ass.
She was like, Dwayne, it's all right.
Yeah.
We, you know, maybe, you know, he is a woman.
Fuck that.
And Dwayne Wade, he didn't fully submit it, man.
And see, hey, through the spirit, the brother was on point with that because she had to be grooming because he was younger when they got together.
Yeah.
You know, the son. You know, because he was born a man. He's a man. He's a boy. You know, but they got an older son, and he's never been with that shit, man. He's probably about 19, 20 right now. He don't really fuck with him like that.
Yeah, who?
You know, he be balling. He ain't going for that shit. Even LeBron, to an extent, he keeps his distance from them because although he juiced in, like he at least teaches his son, like he has a traditional family. You know, now what he does in his personal life, that's his business. But as far as the public, you know, image and shit, you know, he's been pretty much on point. You know, and he kind of separated himself from the Wayne Wade.
I got a precept too. It's Proverbs 31:3. Give not thy strength unto women, nor thy ways to that which destroyeth kings.
Yeah, so give not your shit to a woman. Hey, you gonna be out here looking like a Dwayne Wade.
Yeah.
Wearing capri pants, dyeing your hair all kinds of colors.
That nigga had a dress.
All right, chilling with your sodomite son.
Yeah.
You know, you be like a whole Magic Johnson out here, man.
Yeah.
Bug the hell out just because you got a lot of money in your bank and a lot of money in your pocket. That don't make you a man. Money don't make you a man.
Exactly.
Your morals make you a man, right? And that's what we out here to push, you know, mainly to the men of our nation, man. Don't give your heart to these women, man. All right, they don't push the biological mother out of the situation, and she exposed them of having homosexual nannies and stuff, male nannies. So that's what did it there, man.
Wow.
You know? Yeah, you already know, man. These wicked ass lesbian, gays, transgender, man, all they doing is pushing their spirit on the youth, man.
Yeah.
Best believe if they in the room with your child, they molesting them, man. They putting that spirit on them, man. That's why they pushing that shit in the schools, man. That's why I went there. You know, that's why I'm glad we don't got long here, man. You know, that's the wrong thing, sending your kids to these private schools and shit, man. These all male schools, all female schools. Man, it's a whole lot of wickedness going on behind them closed
School, period. You know, not only is they being poisoned with, you know, what the brother said, you know, Esau, because that's all that's being pushed in these schools, man. Esau is brainwashing our children, man. indoctrinating them into accepting his ways, you know, which is, you know, his beastly ways, man. And now they putting that shit on cereals now, man. The LGBT shit. I had sent the article in the chat. I believe it's a box of Frosted Flakes, man. You know, they putting that shit in the cereal now. You know, they putting it in the Legos. You know, then they make Mr. Potato gender neutral. You know, so hey, man.
Oh, they putting me and your guy did a video a while back. Where they trying to push puberty blockers. So they're trying to stop the natural development of what individual or child will be growing into, whether it be man or female, you know, male or female, and they putting a block on it, on there, basically stunting their puberty until they decide what they want to be.
Oh, also they putting that in the baby food, because my woman had shared a clip with me. They putting what you just mentioned in baby food, man, stopping they, you know, hormones and shit, man.
We gotta get out of here, man.
Turning boys into effeminates, man.
Yeah, and that soy, if you know what soy is, you know, they push that vegan shit. That soy, it has a lot of estrogen in it. And estrogen is what females get. Men get testosterone, and women produce estrogen. So that on a physical compound level, they're basically pumping us with estrogen, man. You know, and soy is in everything. If you look at ingredients and shit, that's why if you don't have the spirit of God, how about you now Rashad, that cover, you through out here, man. If the Lord doesn't protect our children, we're through and our children are through. But luckily it won't be, hey, Esau can't destroy us, man, through the spirit. There's a remnant. I got a scripture. This is Isaiah 29:16. Surely your turning of things upside down shall be esteemed as the potter's clay. For shall the work say of him that made it, he made me not? Or shall the thing framed say of him that framed it, he have no understanding? You know, and that's what our people say. This is what these trainees and these people that want to be something that they're not. They're saying to the Most High, you were incorrect in making me this. You know, I wasn't supposed to be this. You know, and those are demons, man. You know, because only a damn sicko would think. You look down at yourself and you see what you got, but you saying, but you mentally something else. That's just like saying, oh, you 18, but mentally you really 50. You really 50. You know, or you something else. You a certain race. You know, unless you're Israelite, if you're a certain race. Oh, I'm a pure Edomite saying that they're Jake. That's insanity, man. It doesn't make any sense. And that's the mindset of these people. But this is what's accepted. You know, and you're wrong. We're called bad. They think our screws are loose because we condemn it through the spirit, man.
Yeah, so what the Most High is showing us what happened in a lawless world, man. A world that's not operated by the law, statutes, commandments of the Most High. Man. It's complete lawlessness, man. All right. There's no order at all, man, from the top to the bottom, man. All right, from the household all the way to the food system, man. It's out of order, man. This place gotta go, man. It ain't nothing beneficial coming out of this place, man. You know, you ain't able to have your own crop of land, all right, to be able to fully take care of your family, all right, like the way you want to, man. This place completely out of order, man. All right, like Bill Gates, you know, what he always slipping the tongue. You know, which everything they doing is trying to prevent life. You know, basically stop children from being born, the birth rates, man. Because he know that if he didn't do that, man, this place would have been failed. Jake would have been overtook Babylon, man.
Yeah.
You know?
Going back to Egypt. Yeah. Like Pharaoh said, we have to deal wisely with them.
Yeah. Multiplying. I got that precept. I heard that without quoted, but this goes into what you were saying. This is Habakkuk chapter 1 verse 4. Therefore the law is slack, and judgment doth never go forth. For the wicked doth compass about the righteous, therefore wrong judgment proceedeth.
Yes, the wrong judgment go out, man. That's why this place overrun by sodomites, man. By the laws, man, they supposed to be put to death, man. You know, that alone gonna show you how many bodies gonna pile up this day, man. You know, all these sodomites running rapping in this land, man. This shit crazy, man.
Proud too.
You know, this place gotta go, man.
We proud.
You know, get Matthew 24 and 21. time that's coming, man. It's gonna be a time that had never been before since the beginning. All right, you know, it's gonna be a mass slaughter. The Lord said He prepared a sacrifice in Bosra, man. All right, go ahead.
It's Matthew chapter 24, verse 21.
What you looking for? Yeah, there you go.
For then shall be great tribulation, such as was not since the beginning of the world to this time, no, nor shall ever select it. For then shall be great tribulation, such as was not since the beginning of the world to this time, no, nor ever shall be.
Yeah, so, hey man, it's gonna be great tribulation. Right, there had never been ever on this land, or in the world, for that matter, man. Not ever since the time of the beginning, man. All right, you know, that day of tribulation is coming, man.
Yep.
Everybody gonna get tried, man. When that chip come, everybody gonna be tempted to take it, man. All right, when they freeze your bank account, when they say you ain't able to buy and sell or go eat, hey man, when your belly start growling, hey man, you gonna be tempted to take that chip, man.
Right down.
All right. But that's the very time we're coming in, man. All right. You have to have the Spirit of the Lord dealing with you to get past them days. All right, the day of tribulation, man. All right, to hold on, you know, to your faith, till Yahweh Shah come, till the holy angels come and beam up the elect, the remnant, man. All right, the odds is against us, man. You know, the whole world is against us. But do we give a damn? No, man. All right, we already know it's gonna be the fate of you people, man. All right, but y'all just don't see it. Y'all don't believe it. It said they shall be willing in the day of thy power. All right, our people gonna try to get right in the day of thy power, man. When they see the men getting that spiritual power, when they see angels coming off them chariots, all right. When they see the chariots coming down and being way more visible, cause they showing themselves on a daily basis, man. Showing you we at that time, man. All right. It's high time to wake up out of sleep, man. All right. So you better get right, man. A lot of our people can't get right, man. They ain't gonna accept that truth. They never will. Cause they don't want to. They know that their fate is judgment. Because the spirit, they know they're gonna get judged. Cause they know they wicked is all hell, man. These people know they wicked, man. All right.
This is Jeremiah chapter 25 and verse 30. It says, therefore prophesy thou against them all these words, and say unto them, the Lord shall roar from on high, and utter his voice from the holy habitation. He shall give a shout, and they that tread the grapes, against all the inhabitants of the earth. A noise shall come even to the ends of the earth. For the Lord have a controversy with the nations. He will plead with all flesh. He will give them that are wicked to the sword, saith the Lord. Thus saith the Lord of hosts, behold, evil shall go forth from nation to nation, and great whirlwinds shall be raised up from the coasts of the earth. And the slain of the Lord shall be at that day from one end of the earth, even unto the other end of the earth. They shall not be lamented, nor gathered, nor buried. They shall be dung upon the ground.
Yeah, man, it's gonna be a lot of bodies coming out, man. Like that song, let the bodies hit the floor, man. There's so much death out here, man, ain't gonna make no sense, man. All right, when the Lord allowed that flood to come upon the earth, man, will eat unleash the floodgates, man. All right, you know, they said the Lord gonna plead with all flesh, man. Every single soul on this earth in that day, he gonna plead with. Right. And if you find you weren't righteous, then your ass is grass, man. All right, the Lord gonna put an end to you, man.
That word plead, that's going back to basically judgment, man. Judge, you know. Hey, the Lord also said by his sword, you know, shall he plead with all flesh. Yeah. You know, and once again, the slain of the Lord shall be many. Yeah. You know, that's something that's repeated throughout the scriptures, man. Those that live ungodly, actually, into another scripture, but those that don't want to do right, all right, there's a judgment coming, man.
Well, that's why the scriptures say the day of the Lord, it say a day of darkness and gloominess. Yeah. It's gonna be a terrible day, man. Scriptures say the great, terrible day of the Lord. That's why people, they always say, oh, the Lord ain't gonna be here for thousands of years. Because in their spirit, they know that He's coming to bring that great sword, man, that great judgment. You know? And even the elect gonna be afraid when He come back. Everybody gonna be afraid.
That's why Scripture say that he that love his life shall lose it. These people love their life. They see everything that's going on, but they push it to the back of their subconscious like, oh, this ain't the end.
It's gonna go back to normal.
Yeah, man. That's what they keep telling themselves. They know when the Lord come, hey, it's over for their ass, man. That's why these Christians want to believe so much on the rapture, man. They want to believe so much that they're not going to be here to receive their judgment. Hey, man, it's another thing coming, man.
And Esau might have something set up to deceive these damn Christians into believing it's going to be a rapture. You know, it's going to be a snare under them. That's why the scriptures also say that, you know, hey, it says the day of the Lord, the dreadful day of the Lord is at hand, and who shall be able to stand, man? It also says men's hearts failing them for fear, you know, for looking after the things that are coming upon the earth, man. People are not going to be able to face their judgment. Here it is, you live in liberty all this time, wicked in wickedness, man, especially our people. They're going to be the most through because you had the opportunity. You're the Lord's chosen. And you can't say you didn't hear it. That's why Yahweh Shah said, if I had not come and spoken unto them, they had no sin or no cloak. But now they have no cloak for their sins. You know, you're not going to have an excuse. You know, you're not going to be able to stand before Yahweh Shah and say, well, I didn't know. Hey, they're going to show you, the Lord going to show you the exact moment. He's going to play it back to you where you came across the prophets and mocked and scoffed. When you saw them, or you came across a video and you wanted to go click on a damn short video or something.
You're going to be ashamed. That's why, like it says in Isaiah, my servant shall rejoice, but ye shall be ashamed. Because when the Lord show you, you're going to be like, damn, I did scoff.
You're going to be sick as hell.
You're gonna know. You're going to be like, damn, they was telling the truth.
And all that's going to gonna be played back in the kingdom, you know? And we're going to know whose spirits was doing what. You know, the women that were disobedient, when they had a man of the Lord, even before all hell broke loose, you know, you giving that man hell, and he might still be your husband. And you're gonna be ashamed. You know, you're gonna be crying like the brother's dream that he had. You're gonna have a sister, you know, your sister while trying to, you know, comfort you, but shit, they're gonna be like, damn, that's fucked up. What you did, because you had a man of the Lord.
You got all eternity to make it up.
Right.
and that's what they gonna do.
Yep.
You know?
They're going to be on their P's and Q's. Yeah, I got to script out. This is 1 Corinthians chapter 6 and verse 9. Know ye not that the unrighteous shall not inherit the kingdom of the Most High? Be not deceived. Neither fornicators, nor idolaters, nor adulterers, nor effeminate, nor abusers of themselves with mankind, nor thieves, nor covetous, nor drunkards, nor revilers, nor extortioners shall inherit the kingdom of the Most High.
Yeah.
That's damn near.
That's Babylon right there.
Yeah, good portion of our nation, man.
That's Babylon all day.
You know, that's the spirit of our people, man. All right, so that shows you that 2/3 is not going to make it, man. And you got these guys talking about some, basically the 2/3 ain't going to be in the kingdom, man. People just making up anything, man. And little do they know, they might gonna be a portion to the 2/3. So they prophesying that they not gonna see the kingdom, man. But they got dreads in their head. You know, they call themselves, you know, keeping the laws and stuff. But hey, man, those type niggas be the worst ones, man. Those the ones the Lord gonna forsake in that day. The ones that they say they gonna say, Lord, did I not, you know, do the work? Did I not
devils in thy name.
Yeah. You know, but really they the ones that got the devils on them, got the demons on them, man. You know, that nigga gloss in their eyes, man. You know, look like they been sipping Henny all night, man.
Yeah. And you notice, like, those be the main ones that say stuff like that. Like dudes that say, you know, 2/3 gonna be done away with, or they always going hard on 2/3. Like the dude that was in our camp, man. You know, he would always say, yeah, man, 2/3 nigga. You know, turn out he a 2/3 nigga.
Right.
You know?
It's just some niggas just envious of 2/3.
Because they miss doing that.
Yeah, because they know that 2/3 are being glorified on the earth. So they got picked on by 2/3. They just got a different kind of hatred for 2/3 because they want to build, man.
Hey, see, they don't want to accept the fact that whether you endured it to the end, you weren't called. You had a higher calling. All right, and what did the scripture say? It says, if they're evil servants saying in his heart, my Lord delayed is coming. You know, he's basically going to try to go back into the world. The Lord is going to come in a day that he's not aware, and he's going to appoint his portion with the hypocrites. There shall be weeping and gnashing of teeth. You're going to catch a missile, man. You know, that's why the scripture says the much is given, much is required. Because, hey, the scripture we just read in 1 Corinthians, the 6th chapter, all right, with the effeminate and the liars and the idolaters and the adulterers, all these wicked-ass people, your portion is going to be with them. And that's cold, man. That's not something you wanna be a part of, because they didn't necessarily know, you know. But you knew the Lord's will, and you. That's why the scripture say, if any man draw back, my soul shall have no delight in him.
And it's better for them to have not known than for them to have known. You know, because that made the Lord look bad, man. You come out here and you proclaim His name, and then you stop coming out. You know, like the Lord ain't coming, man. You know, like he ain't to be glorified. That's why it says in Hebrews, you know, you put him to an open shame. You know, because if somebody see you and ask you, yo, you still going out there? Nah. You know, you don't believe anymore, man.
Talking shit. That's why Kendrick Lamar cousin. You know, that's how Kendrick Lamar found out, because he was in IUIC. But this guy didn't fell out of IUIC. Now he talking about, I was in a cult. And they try to talk shit. Hey, it's one thing if you walk away and you don't try to talk shit or nothing, but it's another for you to walk away and then you basically make the truth seem like it's something evil. Hey, you gonna get an even higher judgment, man.
You should have just said you wasn't patient.
Yeah.
Nope. Teach us something. What? Teach us some knowledge. How you guys doing? I watch the videos. We seeing it on YouTube.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I watch the Israelite videos.
I thought you was scoffing, man.
No, I watch all the videos.
Who you watch? Is it different channels?
I don't know. I just play a bunch of that. I always see
what they wear? Like, did they wear like purple
the
or black?
whole black thing with the gold.
That's ISUPK.
Nah, we ain't with them.
Oh yeah. Well, a lot of times I watch the guys hanging out like in the city, like in malls. Yeah. Interesting. Very nice.
You watch for entertainment or you watch to learn?
I watch for entertainment. I like the ideas back and forth.
I know it.
But I enjoy it. Good stuff.
It ain't gonna be entertaining the times we're coming into.
I know it never was.
It ain't gonna be nothing to laugh at soon. When we stop coming out here,
Yeah.
when all the Israelites stop coming out, it ain't gonna be laughing no more. Scripture say it's a time and place for everything. It's a time and season for everything. You know, it's a time and weep, and it's a time to laugh. What you about to get up? Go ahead and get that. You said teach you something, right?
Yeah.
Check this out.
No, I didn't mean
I was getting.
I'm gonna teach her something.
Oh, I thought you was getting Ecclesiastes 3rd shot.
I can.
Yeah.
I'll just walk around, but I mean, if you want, you can tell me one thing off here.
All right, let me tell you this real quick, if you don't mind.
But I don't have much time.
All right, go straight to the point. Ecclesiastes 3. Start at verse 1, then jump to the point that I want to get.
You guys get a lot of action here.
Said,
Ecclesiastes 3, start at verse 1, then jump to the point.
Ecclesiastes 3:1. To everything there is a season and a time to every purpose under the heaven. It says, which part you want to go to?
Time of week.
Okay, verse 4. It says a time to weep and a time to laugh, a time to mourn and a time to dance.
So there's a time and place for everything. All right, so right now, you know, it's a time for you. You can watch for your entertainment. You can laugh. You can think it's a joke, but the time of weeping is coming. So get ready to weep and lament. You can laugh now. You could think it's entertaining now, but when this country gets shut down, then it's gonna be time for you to weep and lament. So that's it.
I take your information. Very nice.
I got a scripture back. This is Hosea chapter 5 and verse 15. It says, I will go and return unto my place till they acknowledge their offense and seek my face. In their affliction they will seek me early. You know, that's when they're going to decide to get serious. That's when they're going to try to find the prophets of Yahweh Shem Shah. All right, you had all this time and you've been watching for entertainment and not hearkening if you even are really an Israelite. You know, but hey, because I don't know.
Yeah.
You know, he was a little too. He give me that heathen grin.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah.
but hey, it's not up to us to make that discernment. Hey, obviously if he's watching it, and not necessarily getting cut by it, he might be an Israelite. But just say he is. Hey, if all of those children are his daughters, man, you don't want to see your daughters trodden down. All right, because the scriptures say if you watching, even all, most of the Israelites go into it. They don't all go into Jacob's trouble, but hey, here, strong with the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, we tell you within Jacob's trouble, all right, there's going to be famines like the brother mentioned. Hey, women, people are going to be eating each other. Women going to be eating their kids. And if you got daughters, if you have children, you want them to be protected. They're not going to have a hedge of protection in that day. They're going to look to you, and you're going to see them trotting down in your face, man. Your wives, your daughters. Because you didn't heart, because you thought this shit was a damn joke.
Well, then you gonna get trodden down.
He got nothing but girls. He got one son, but he got nothing but girls, man. And those Gerber troops gonna fucking roll, unless they go and find a man of the Lord. Those UN troops, and they're not gonna have any mercy. You can beg, you can plead, but that's gonna be judgment upon you from Yahweh Shem Shah, man.
The Lord gonna put that spirit on them to not show mercy. Just like he put the spirit on Esau to not show mercy. Just like every other captivity, he put the spirit on them to not show us any mercy when they grabbed the sword. And he would tell Jake through a prophet, he would say, look, when they come, they're going to take your daughters, your sons, your wife. He said that was going to happen, man. And it's going to happen again. Jacob's trouble.
Let's get Ezekiel 37 about the valley of dry bones out there.
This is Ezekiel chapter 37, verse 1. The hand of the Lord was upon me and carried me out in the spirit of the Lord and set me down in the midst of the valley, which was full of bones, and caused me to pass by them round about, and behold, there were very many in the open valley, and lo, they were very dry. And he said unto me, Son of man, can these bones live? And I answered, O Lord, Yahweh Shem Shah, thou knowest. Again he said unto me, prophesy unto these bones, and say unto them, O ye dry bones, hear the word of the Lord.
So yeah, man, so the Lord sent us to prophesy to these dry bones, man. And that was when they came up here, he nothing but a dry bone. He looked all happy on the outside, but he dry on the inside, man. He dead. Say if he was a Jake or a heathen, whatever the case may be, he watching the videos, but it's to no avail, man. He ain't getting nothing out of it but entertainment, man.
Eating chips and popcorn while
Yeah,
you watching.
man, got his feet propped up. It's, all lost in the sauce, man. A lot of our people is like that, like them two Jakes that came by that weekend. All right, we was dialoguing with them Edomites, man, talking about some, make it seem like they encouraging us or some shit, man. Hey, our people lost, man. Yeah. They don't have no idea what's about to go down, man. They clueless, man. Our people will hear this word, but they have no understanding, man. They're spiritually dead, man. All right? Valley of dry bones, man. It ain't no life in them, man. Through the spirit, man. I love it.
I got
Yeah, okay. You can get in Proverbs, it says, you can look it up on the phone. The Lord has created all things for you, so looking for the good. He created all things for you.
Ezekiel 33.
Go ahead.
This is Ezekiel chapter 33 and verse 31. And they come unto thee as the people cometh, and they sit before thee as my people, and they hear thy words, but they will not do them.
Yeah, because they watch for entertainment, man. And hey, that was an example of the majority of our people. And like Apostle Tar always say, man, brothers that be getting, like Adam Abbott getting like 50,000 views, man. 90% of them viewers is just watching for entertainment, man. You know, and then a lot of them, they become TikTok Israelites. You know, they go to the mall on TikTok. Here it is, they lined up and shit. Go to the mall, you know, trying to call themselves teaching so-called Jews, man. You know, you got a lot of bug outs on TikTok, man. You know, you type in Hebrew Israelite, it's a lot of TikTok preachers, man. And then you got, you know, Sakari and Adam, all them on there, man.
But they all come in the same spirit, man.
Right. You know?
Doing too damn much.
But yeah, you know, so a lot of our people, they'll come up, you know, but it's just, you know, like, it's just for entertainment, man. That's why he said they all get interactions. You know, and we experienced that a lot in the past, man. When we used to get big interactions, that's when Jake want to come up, oh, what was y'all telling that white man? You know? And then when you try to teach them, they run away. They don't want to hear this.
Like you always say, through the spirit. You know, you got to be a real man to come up here and do what we do. They get intrigued by, oh, you calling the white man a devil to his face? Yeah. They intrigued by that. They in a defeated ass spirit because they wouldn't just do that.
They submitted.
You know, they try to act all rowdy and shit when a police officer mow down Jake or something, but they not really gonna do shit once the shit calm down. Yeah, they just want to be out there and make a ruckus. They don't give a damn.
Yeah, Jake is a crop lion right now.
And that's how you know it's the spirit of the Lord, man. Because in everyday life, you have somebody, you know, talking shit to someone, talking about they going into slavery, they gonna receive death. Hey, them fighting words.
Exactly.
But up here, that don't happen because we got the spirit of the Lord on us. The Lord, when if it do get that far, hey man, the Lord gonna make us put the beats on somebody.
Yeah, that is, man. You will eat like the Lord hates you. Hey, that's in the scriptures though, but like you said, that's fighting words, man.
Yeah, that's why the Lord said, you know, hey, be ye therefore wise as serpents and harmless as doves. In our day-to-day walk, we got to still maneuver, you know, until we can anymore. But it wouldn't behoove you to be up in Walmart getting on, you fucking Edomite going in the slave.
Yeah, and that's why a lot of the Jakes, man, they end up, you know, losing the faith and falling out because they be over righteous, man. Scriptures speak about not being over righteous, man. You know, because you'll destroy yourself. You trying to keep all the laws 100%. You know, you trying to put the blood of the lamb on your door. You know, don't be extra, man. You at work, you an Edomite, get ready for slavery. Then your ass get fired. Man, I'm catching hell, man. I'm catching, we in the wilderness, Jay. When you cause that shit, man. At work being unwise. You know? But continue on that, bro.
God, verse 31 again, and they come unto thee as the people cometh, and they sit before thee as my people, and they hear thy words, but they will not do them.
Yeah, they'll hear this, but they not gonna convert. Yeah, I know about the Hebrew Israelites, but they not gonna come in and submit themselves to Yahweh Shem Yahushua. But that's what you gotta do, man. When you hear this word, you know, this word gotta click in you, man. You know, you gotta be hungry. You know, you gotta, you know, get more knowledge. You know, learn the scriptures. You know, rehearse the righteous acts. You know, and then eventually, you know, help the body, man. Whether you a teacher, whether you a reader, whether you a sign holder, whatever. You know, but Jakes, they'll hear this. And pretty much they American Israelites, man, Babylonian Israelites.
Yeah, like I forgot what Elder said. It might have been Elder Manasseh, but he said, yeah, Jacob get all this knowledge just to be in the damn barbershop trying to be deep.
Yup.
You know,
but that's what they do.
Yeah, but they won't hit the highways and byways.
They want to be you know, try to, and you got a lot of social media Israelites, man. Yeah. All over social media putting scriptures up. Saying, he's, you know, trying to doing that for women, man.
What they doing this shit right here?
Yeah. Making Israelite rap songs and shit. Doing all that for women, man.
Yep. It says for with their mouth they show much love. Oh, shalom. Be like the old dude as y'all got a flyer. You can't take 10 minutes out of your day to receive, potentially be sealed and receive salvation. Exactly. You don't got time for the Lord. Now we not about to hunt people down like trying to read them scriptures like some camps do. You know, hey, the elect are gonna come in through the word being preached. But no, you don't. Hey, JL, like they don't got time for the Lord, man. You know, straight up. But it says, for with their mouth they show much love, but their heart goeth after their covetousness.
Yeah, their heart goeth after their lustful desires, man. You know? Because, hey, Jake do got a low attention span. You know, Jake wants to be entertained. You know, Jake don't want to be, you know, edified, man.
Yep.
And Jake don't want to change their ways.
Yep.
You know, our people don't want to depart from Babylon, man. They don't want to depart from the philosophies of this world. You know?
Like,
and that's all the Lord want, man. He just wants you to call upon Him, you know, be obedient to the best of your ability, and depart from the ways of Babylon. Because this place is going to be destroyed, man. Just like Sodom and Gomorrah. You know, the Lord told Lot to leave. Now, we can't physically leave, but we spiritually leave, man. You spiritually leave from this place, meaning your mind ain't, oh, I got to get tatted up. Oh, you gotta do the things of this world, man. You know? Which matter of fact, get 1 John 2:15. Since they speaking on that.
If I might add, this nigga Pooh Shiesty, which he getting a lot of popularity lately.
Yeah.
But in one of his songs I was listening to, one of the songs I was listening to, he said something like, I said I wasn't gonna sin no more, but then again I might. Which shows that he don't give a fuck.
Yeah,
he don't fear the Lord, man.
He don't care, man. he got his career going. He got money that he never seen before coming in. So he comfortable.
Yep.
And that's the problem with our people, man. They get a little bit of money from Esau and they're comfortable being a slave.
Right.
Instead of having a mindset, I don't want change. I wanna give out the change. Because in the kingdom, you know, once these heathens get their own land, we gonna be paying them chump change to do their job. You know? But Jake don't got a royal mentality. Esau, he has a royal mentality, man. You know, these Edomites, that's why even the ones that you think cool with Jake, man, the chance they get to show that they're you know, over you, they gonna take it, man. You know? But anyway, you got it. I got a little bit more on this.
Verse 32, and lo, thou art unto them as a very lovely song.
Yeah, we are unto them as a very lovely song. That's why that dude said, you know, he watched the videos for entertainment. Because you listen to music for what? Entertainment. And if you got a favorite song, you're going to listen to it back to back to back. So we're unto them as a very lovely song, meaning we're entertainment to them, man. Oh, I like the way you slice the dice, just eat like. And that's why dudes be worshiping Jaquan, man. I saw on the comment board, you got dudes saying this is his word. Oh, Jaquan is, he's a mighty speaker, the mighty prophet, you know? And these dudes like that. They like the praise of men because that boosts their pride. That's why they put titles on them like chief priests, man. Because they love to be exalted by men. And you had these men in the ancient world, man, that wanted to be exalted by men. You know?
Yeah, that's how you know that they hypocrites. Cause you know, which we never do nothing like that. But if we was, it'd be like, oh, you thinking you put yourself on a high level, this, that, and the third. They hypocrites. But somebody like them, they don't see no fault in them, man. You know. All he said, he'll give you prophets. I forgot how scripture go.
According to his heart.
Oh yeah, according.
Prophets according to my heart, which I feed you with knowledge and understanding.
Kind. So he got. So that's why the Lord got prophets. You know, that they come and preach the truth. But he also got prophets set up on the left hand side. You know, that's preaching to the desires of the people, man. And bring out that false bravado spirit, man.
Yeah. And like, hey, Yahushua is always the ultimate example because when he came as that lamb, he was a prophet. He told the people of things that were to come. But even though he knew he was the king, he knew that he's the son of the Most High. It says the scripture say he was a lowly and meek man. Even though he spoke with authority,
he came riding on the ass.
Right, he didn't try to come in on that rah-rah shit.
Because he knew it wasn't time, and they tried to make him king. You had Israelites that were going to force him, you know, were going to make him king, but he fled to either the mountains or the woods.
Yeah, like that shit.
Pretty much he fled.
Yeah, like that shit with Nate. You know, it had that little poster. It had, I guess it's two guys with him. It's talking about the father and the son. I was like, that was some weird bugged out shit.
And he's sitting on the throne.
On the throne and shit.
You know, because they love to be exalted of men. Like it says in Galatians chapter 1 verse 10, but do I persuade men of the Most High? If I seek to please men, I would not be a servant of the Most High. we don't seek to please
They're
men.
like
Man.
crispy as shit.
You know, beginning with our apostles and elders, you know, they laid that blueprint, man. We speak the scriptures. You know, we don't spare your emotions, man. Hey, we gonna tell you like it is, because we ain't trying to please you, man. You know, that's why they do. Hey, you know, really, you know, he was in the haste, so he ain't really, you know, get the understanding of what I was telling them according to the scriptures. But pretty much, man, you know, hey, it's gonna come a time where if you rejected this word, you know, or hey, if you ain't an Israelite and you in Babylon, it's gonna come a time where it's gonna be heavy judgment, man. And it ain't gonna be no escape. You know? The only ones that's gonna have that covering is the elect. And people gonna see it. And they're gonna seek to call on our power, and he ain't gonna hear them, man. You know? You got it up.
Once again, it says, verse 32, and lo, thou art unto them as a very lovely song of one that have a pleasant voice and can play well on an instrument. For they hear thy words, but they do them not.
Yeah, they hear what we saying, but they not gonna do it. You know, they probably fast forward. You got a lot of dudes that, because I remember the way we used to upload, you know, different parts before the whole live streaming. If you had a thumbnail that had an Edomite in it, that would get the most views, man. You know? Edomite, you know, gets cut up. That got the most views.
That's why they be having all them weird ass titles and shit.
Yup.
Verse 33, and when this cometh to pass, lo, it will come. Then shall they know that a prophet hath been among them.
So eventually they're going to know that prophets have been among them, man. Because when all these prophecies play out, it ain't going to be entertaining, man. It ain't going to be entertaining to go through Jacob's trouble. You know, if you ain't got the covering of the Lord. You know, because it's gonna be, man, like the scripture says, if a man fled from a lion and a bear metal, you're gonna be in a great strait. You're gonna be like, damn, this is what them guys was saying. You know? Then you're gonna try to seek those men. And if you do find a man of the Lord, judgment may come upon you, man. Or you gonna get laughed at. Because you did all the laughing, scoffing. So you gonna get laughed at, man. Hey, like the scripture say, at destruction and famine, thou shalt laugh. You know, the Lord is going to put a humorous spirit on his men, you know, to where they're going to find it funny on the judgment that's going to come upon you people, man. Just like the Lord used his men to teach, he's going to use his men to express how he feels, man. You know, when people see the men of the Lord and they inquire, you know, how they could be protected, man, if you a 2/3, man, hey, you're going to get laughed at. You know, you rejected this word, the spirit gonna hop on whoever that man is. Hey, you was laughing at the ministry. Now this is what the Lord brought upon you. And it's gonna be funny, man. You know? What you got, bro?
This is Isaiah chapter 65 and verse 14, right to the point. Behold, my servant shall sing for joy of heart, but ye shall cry for sorrow of heart.
Yeah, the servant's gonna rejoice, man. The Lord is about to turn our sorrow into laughter. You know, all the sorrows that, you know, we experience. You know, I feel you. I feel you on that. I feel you on that. Yeah, it's some fair ones out here. You know?
God.
And we just seeing
This is just great.
0.1. We're seeing 0.1% of what's on the earth.
Yeah, that's great.
It's beauties all over the planet. You know? But anyway, read it again.
Verse 14, behold, my servant shall sing for joy of heart, but ye shall cry for sorrow of heart.
Yeah, and why are you going to cry for sorrow of heart? Because you rejected the word. And the Lord is about to show the benefits of seeking him, man. He's about to manifest physically, you know, rewards upon his men. You know, his men is about to, you know, do miracles, you know, have that spiritual power. You know, he gonna fulfill, you know, the Isaiah 4:1, but it ain't gonna, you know, you ain't gonna want that many women in that day, man. You know, but anyway, the Lord is about to pretty much, you know, reward his men, man. You know, which the greatest reward is being delivered. You know, being crowned by Yahweh himself, man. You know, but before we get there, the Lord is going to show who he's dealing with. And he's already showing it, man. All these other camps is getting exposed left and right. Now, you know, I heard, you know, a brother say that Sakari they teaching the earth is flat now, man. You know?
Oh, that's a bad sign.
Hey, these are the accounts, and then you see what happened to Naquan, man. You know?
Yeah.
And then you got, man, all these accounts getting exposed, man. And even Sarnetta, even he's saying that, you know, GMS says the truth. You know, and I agree, you know, with a statement Apostle Tar said, man. He may be a part of the elect. Because I started thinking about Apostle Paul, you know, he persecuted the church.
Yep.
You know, and when, you know, the Lord, you know, told his men, you know, he told the man to go heal Apostle Paul when he got blind, when he fell off that horse. The man replied to the Lord. He said, I know this man, you know. He you know, because Paul, he was going by Saul, you know, he was arresting, you know, prophets, you know, and, you know, helping them get killed. But the Lord was dealing with them. You know, so hey, you know, you never know the latter end of a man. Yeah. So he may be a part of the elect.
Yeah, because if the Lord do wake up some of their eyes to see, that's a huge blessing. That's a huge W for the Most High to show the power of him, man. You know, it's a nigga like him, man.
Yeah.
Like, bro. Hey.
They used to call him side nigga.
And that's what we want for our people, man. We want our people to wake up. We know that all of Israel won't wake up, but see, I can see a lot of these other camps that might have had dealings with Sarnetta and just, you know, they got into it. Even the apostles, but hey, I can see through the spirit the apostles would like welcome them, like, hey, shalom, brother, you know, shalom.
Because you get happy when a man wakes up to the truth, man. You know, hey, the angels get happy. I believe it's a scripture that says that. You know,
I can see these other groups like, oh man, hell no, that nigga ain't no brother.
Yeah, these other counts,
not being spiritual.
Yeah, because you gotta understand, man, the Lord can wake up anybody he wants to at any particular time.
Right.
Like I use Apostle Paul as an example. You know, man, no, who would have thought it's crazy, you know, how the Lord had him become a powerful speaker, man. The Lord himself came to him. Yahushua himself came to him and gave him revelations, man. You know, put him on a high level to the point where I believe it was Peter that said his letters are weighty, man. You know, and Sarnetta, he even said it when he was interviewing Daniela. He said, you know, sometimes the Most High will use the man that don't know nothing to bring the man off his high horse. Cause bro, when you look at that interview with him and Daniela, I watched the whole interview, man. The spirit hopped on Sarnetta, man. He was pulling precepts out, cutting. Bro, the spirit was on him, bro.
He know the name of the Lord.
Yup. The spirit was on him. You know, and he got on.
Young people.
Yo, that's Satan, man. That's Satan, man.
Leave your ass up the road, man.
Nobody even say nothing to him,
bro. What the fuck? I think he mad because we ignored him.
Yeah. That's Satan. Fuck. Nobody even say nothing to that dude.
Yo.
What's going on?
Demons came out of his ass.
Bro.
Yo, that was funny, man. That was funny. You know, but we'll be at up.
I got a little bit more on this. It says it shall have for vexation of spirit.
Yeah, man. You know, a lot of jakes. Matter of fact, get Proverbs the first chapter. A lot of jakes, man, when these times come, because hey, the Lord is all about glorifying his great name, man. And when he glorifies his great name through his servants, the prophets, man, all these Israelite men out here that rejected the word, they gonna be hating. You know? Cause everybody gonna be in survival mode. You know, it's gonna be a scarcity of food, scarcity of water. You know, like the brothers was going into, cannibalism coming back. Meanwhile, the men of the Lord gonna have all that in abundance. Like it says in 2nd Esdras, it says, matter of fact, where's that in the 2nd Esdras, the 2nd chapter? You can get that real quick. Yeah, let's bring that out real quick. As a matter of fact, you could hold Proverbs the first chapter, if you don't mind. What are you holding?
I got Proverbs 16.
You can close First John. You can close.
All right, I got Proverbs
16
and 4.
Yeah. Hold that and then hold Proverbs the first chapter. You know.
2nd Esdras 2.
Yeah. I believe it's around. You know what I'm talking about. Yeah, let's go to get that. Because, hey, man, when the Lord brings this famine, man, and great distress upon 2/3 of our people, the men of the Lord gonna have it all. You know? You got it.
This is 2 Ezra chapter 2 and verse 26. As for the servants whom I have given thee, there shall no one of them perish, for I will require them from among thy number. Yeah. Be not weary, for when the day of trouble and heaviness cometh, others shall weep and be sorrowful.
Others shall weep and be sorrowful, man. Why? Because they ain't got the resources, you know, to sustain them. You know, because when there's no more Walmart, there's no more grocery stores, you know, there's no more McDonald's, people gonna lose it, man. Because those are, you know, sources that we need for survival. But when the Lord takes the food and the water away, that alone gonna cause people to bug out. But the men of the Lord gonna have all that, man. That's why the men of the Lord are the top. Hey, not only is the Lord gonna, you know, Lord will the elect. Not only is He gonna give us all that, we got the wisdom, the knowledge, the name of the Heavenly Father and the name of His Son, and we gonna have spiritual power, man. So we gonna be the true high value men. Right. That's why the Lord said He gonna make a man more precious than fine gold. Because we're gonna have more than resources. We're gonna be the ticket to the kingdom, man. Right. You know, because the women, hey, they gotta go through the man.
Right. Going back to what, you know, what we was mentioning on earlier in camp, like with Isaiah 4:1, we're not gonna have that many women with us because it's gonna be so many of them. We're gonna ask them, what can you actually do to help benefit me? You know, a lot of women, they don't know how to use a stove.
And that's why Isaiah 4:1 say, look, I'll take care of myself. Just let me be called by your name. Because they can't do shit for you. And they going to be a liability, man. You going to slow me down. Why would I want? Hey, man, the Lord, he got virgins for His men, man. He got women in these other lands that haven't been touched. Reserved. Hey, and it don't matter if it's an Israelite woman or not, because the Israelite man carried the seed, man. It could be a virgin heathen, man, an Ishmaelite virgin. Hey, that's your seed. You bringing back Israel, man.
Yeah, and you know a lot of those, and still in like, you know, in the Middle East, different parts of the Middle East, and then you know, India and stuff. Although they going off, hey, they train up their daughters to be women, to be wives. So when through the Spirit, when the elect comes down, they already pretty much gonna kind of be in a group with shit.
It's gonna be virgins scattered.
It's these American women that have to be done away with because they're not worth a damn, man. They don't know shit. Gonna be on the chariot with an attitude. You know?
Hey, if it was possible, they would.
They would.
Why I gotta bow down to you? You know?
Who is this Yahweh Shai?
Who is this man right here? Well, even his appearance, you know, the amount of power that's gonna radiate off of him, you gonna feel the energy coming off of him. You gonna be forced to bow down, man. That's why when John saw Yahweh Shai, it said he dropped at his feet as dead. You know, he fell. Hey, that's why he described his feet. That's why he said his feet was as fine brass burned in the furnace. You know, because that power, man. His body just fell on its own, man.
Everybody knows that.
You know, you gonna know, and we gonna get that power too. When the Lord gives us those new bodies, man, you gonna know an Israelite man when you see him, man. An Israelite man ain't gonna be, you know, you got a lot of Issacharites, they short as hell, you know. Hey, we gonna be mighty, man. You know.
Hey, but like you always say through the Spirit, we don't need the Israelite women for the kingdom to be established, man. You know, we can do away. Well, you usually say the southern kingdom, but really all of them.
All of
you know, because the man carries the seed, man. We can bring
we
y'all
don't
back
need
to the Eden.
But the Lord did speak about the elect ladies, so we know there's going to be women that's going to be delivered. But the Lord don't got to, man. You know, hey, and if it was up to us, man. You Israelite women in Babylon, hey, I know a lot of you know brothers think differently, you know, but hey, man, a lot of brothers wouldn't even want y'all to make it,
fuck this,
you know.
You got it, bro. That's why I say 200 years, bro. That's the point there. Oh no,
that's what we read.
Verse 27 again, it says, "Be not weary, but when the day of trouble and heaviness cometh, others shall weep and be sorrowful, but thou shalt be merry and have abundance."
Thou shalt be merry and have abundance, man. Abundance of what? The Lord gave us, you know, the keys to salvation, man. Call upon His name. He gave us His name, man. That's the most valuable. That's the most value. What's the word I'm looking for? Pretty much, those names is valuable, man. Because the scriptures say the name of the Lord is a strong tower. The righteous runneth into it and is safe. So the men of the Lord gonna call upon Yahweh Shem Yahushua, and they gonna have abundance, man. We ain't gotta worry about what we gonna eat and drink in these last days, man. Storing up food and water, man. We ain't gotta worry about that. Because the Lord gonna provide it. Just like he did to our forefathers, man. He gonna provide it, and it's gonna be high level ways he gonna do it. And he putting the spirit on Esau to store up food and water just so he can kill him and we can go and eat it, man. He gonna give his men spiritual power. Hey, so in all areas, the servant of Yahweh Shem Yahushua is going to be that top man in these last days, man. And we're seeing it on a low level come to pass because everything these red pill, all these guys, they getting all that from the scriptures, man. That's why Kevin Sumner, he always quoting the scriptures, man, because they be watching the brothers and they mentioning the Israelites, man. Which shows that they watch and they learn. Those ain't the guys that's gonna be the high level men, man. But anyway, that was it on that.
All right, one more.
Oh, okay.
Verse 28: The heathen shall envy thee, but they shall not be able to do anything against thee, saith the Lord.
Yep. So the men of the Lord gonna be envied, man. Even 2/3 gonna envy. They gonna hate, and that's a major trait for Jake, man. Hate. Yeah, they gonna be mad because we still in Babylon. So when they see you, they might have a woman with them. Man, they woman gonna be like, man, fuck you, nigga. Hey, but we ain't gonna be niggas.
Right.
That's your man, But they gonna be like that. And that's gonna cause them to hate even more.
The Edomite woman gonna be jumping.
Yeah. How can I make?
She can't
I
even
do
come. You
anything.
can't even come with me.
Yeah, you can't come. I'll see you on the other side.
Like, hey, so play, get a box and go.
I'll see you on the other side, my darling. Hey, even you gonna have a lot of these Edomites trying to figure out how everybody gonna try to figure out how they could get in the good grace of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, man. Even these heathens, man, they gonna be, what power are you calling on? That's how it's gonna be in these days. But get that in Proverbs, the first chapter out. Start at verse 22.
It's Proverbs chapter 1, verse 22. How long, ye simple ones, will ye love simplicity? And the scorners delight in their scorning, and fools hate knowledge. Turn you at my reproof. Behold, I will pour out my spirit unto you. I will make known my words unto you. Verse 24. Because I have called, and ye refused. I have stretched out my hand, and no man regarded.
Yeah, I want to get to the point.
But ye have set at night all my counsel, and with none of my reproof. I also will laugh at your calamity. I will mock when your fear comes.
Yeah, so hey, man, when these calamities come upon the earth, we're just gonna begin at the house of Israel, man. The Lord gonna be laughing, man. Hey, through his men too. Because for the longest we've been mocked at, we've been laughed at, we've been humiliated. So it's gonna be funny when that I told you so day come, man. It's gonna be funny, man. I told you this was gonna happen. I told you how about Shem Yahushua was gonna bring all this. I told you that he's only killing Israel. When everything that's written in the scriptures come to pass, hey, it's gonna be funny, man. Hey, like that video I shared it in the chat. The brother put up, I guess that was his woman. She recorded a video of an old Edomite bitch. Looked like she was on her deathbed. She still was proud, man. Talking about, the Lord, Jesus, and pushing that BS and looking down on us. Man, when everybody see that we are the people of the Lord, man, You know, people gonna be, they ain't even gonna have words to say. You know, but you got it up.
All right, verse 27. For your fear cometh as desolation, and your destruction cometh as a whirlwind.
As a whirlwind. Hey, because what happens when a tornado comes? You know, it's fast and quick, and it does great damage. So that's how it's gonna be, man. Say when distress cometh as a whirlwind, you know, it's gonna come fast, and it's gonna be devastating, man. You know, a lot of you jakes, man, the kind of judgment the Lord gonna bring on you, you know, you might have to watch your, like it says in Isaiah 13, you know, wives ravaged, man. Esau might make you watch, man. You know, then rape you, then put you to death and eat you, man. Man, the Lord gonna bring some cold judgment on His people, man. And it's gonna begin with these guys that know they're Israelites and that's playing games, man. You know what happened to Naquan, man? That was light on what's getting ready to happen, man. The Lord about to start dropping bodies, man. You know, you got it up.
All right, when distress and anguish cometh upon you,
Yeah.
then shall they call upon me, but I will not answer.
Yeah, then you gonna seek to call on the Lord, man. You gonna, and it's gonna be dudes that fell out, you know, that still may remember the name. They're gonna be calling on His name. He ain't gonna hear them, man. He ain't gonna deliver them. You know? Soon as all this judgment come upon the earth, man, everybody is gonna try to call on Yahweh Shem Yahushua once they see the great miracles that He's gonna allow His men to do, man. Just like when Peter and John and the other apostles, when they were doing miracles, they said, you know, in the name of Yahweh, man. You know, and you know, people were astonished at that. You know, and you had men that tried to mimic that. Like in the book of Acts, I forget his name, but it was a man that tried to mimic what the apostles were doing. You know.
I don't know.
Did you hear what he said?
He said something about the voice.
That dude bugged out, man. So when he walking by, he agreeing, yeah, that's right. But as soon as he get right there, when he can run, they want to talk shit. You know, they want to talk shit, man. These people out, man. I ain't even gonna get on that, man. We done seen that happen a lot, man. People won't say shit till they walk by, till they get all the way right there, then they want to start talking shit. But you got it up.
He said, they shall seek me early, they shall not find me.
Yeah, they say they shall see me early and shall not find me, man. Thy people shall be willing and dare thy power, man. When the Lord raises men up, man, Israelites everywhere gonna be seeking the Lord, man. You know? But you ain't gonna find him. You know, if you ain't a part of the elect, hey, you ain't gonna find the Lord, man. You ain't gonna be able to call upon His name for deliverance. You know?
That's another thing that's gonna be out here rampant. Right now they all in these institutions talking about these people with all these demons on them. But soon they all gonna be let out, man.
Yeah.
You gonna have these crazy, deranged serial killer, rapist, pedophile, all on the loose, man.
Yeah.
On top of the sword, on top of the famine that's going on.
Ain't gonna be no law, like the purge, man. It ain't gonna be no law, man. It ain't gonna be no 911. You know, because when he pushes his NWO, he plans on cutting the population down. So how he gonna do that? He gonna release all these prisoners. He gonna release all these mental patients. He gonna cause as much disaster as he can to cut the population down to 500 million, man. So that means it's gonna be a lot of death out here, man.
Yeah,
you know?
That's the spirit, man. I don't know if y'all seen that Venom trailer, Let There Be Carnage, but Carnage basically took possessed what basically think to the spirit, like those symbiotes is basically like demons, you know, possessing people. And the Carnage, the one that possessed this dude, he a crazy deranged guy, you know, that's supposed to be in a mental asylum, but he in prison, and he breaking out of jail, and he gonna just start mass murdering a lot of people. And that's the spirit that's gonna be out here, man. You know, mentally demon possessed, deranged people out here just putting any and everybody to death that they see.
Yeah, you got a lot of people that's already serial killers, but they do it on the low. You know, I remember a couple years ago, man, and it's in South Carolina. It was an Edomite that they found out he had a bunch of people at his house. He had them chained up and shit. You know, you heard about that?
You know, they'll eat pizza men and shit.
Yeah, you had that too. You know,
oh, that ain't
nah, that ain't the one I'm talking about. This dude was kidnapping people and he was keeping them alive. You know, chained up, and you know, some of them he was killing them, eating them. You know, doing whatever he wanted to, man. Hey, you got a lot of people out here like that, man. That's already cannibals. You got a lot of Edomites, excluding the elites. You know that you know, it was an article years ago. It was this fat Edomite man. It said he ate over like 30 people, man. You know, you got people that's in the, you know, killing people and cutting their body parts and putting them in the freezer. Man, you got real, you know, you got people like that, man. Get Sirach 39 and 28. You know, you got people like that, and the Lord is going to allow them to do whatever they want to do in these days, man. You know, He's going to allow them demons to you know, to wreak havoc. You know. Let's bring that up. Was that it on that in Proverbs? Let's see what else we got real quick.
Oh yeah, I did read 28. When it said, then shall they call upon me, but I will not answer. They shall seek me early, but they shall not find me.
Yeah, they shall seek me early, but they shall not find me, man. You can tell they got that Babylonian spirit on them, man. You can just tell they probably head all the way up. But yeah, that was it. Okay, let's get that in Sirach.
This is Sirach, the 39th chapter, and the 28th verse. There be spirits that are created for vengeance, which in their fury lay on sore strokes. In the time of destruction they pour out their force and appease the wrath of him that made them.
Yeah, so that's what these men and women are, man. Because you had a woman recently that killed her kids. You know, I believe her 9-year-old daughter, her 6-year-old son, somewhere around that. You know, and the reason why she said she did it, because she said it was a voice in her head telling her to do it. And on her mugshot picture, she was smiling, man. So you got spirits out here, man, that were created to bring judgment, man. And the Lord is going to allow them to have free will in these last days, man. If you ain't got the spirit, you know, the covering of Yahweh Shemel shall upon you, you're gonna be out here as a sheep without a shepherd, man. Anything can happen to you, man. You know? And it ain't gonna be no protection. You know, the Lord gonna remove that simp spirit. It ain't gonna be women in authority. Like they show you in these purge movies, man. You know, somehow, you know, the woman always delivered, man. Ain't gonna be none of that. You know? Got it off.
Verse 29, fire and hail and famine and death, all these were created for vengeance. Teeth of wild beasts and scorpions, serpents and the sword, punishing the wicked to destruction.
Yeah, so hey, that's another thing you got to worry about, man. It's gonna be wild beasts in the streets. And there was a video a brother did, I believe, like a week ago, where it was a tiger in the streets, man. You know, coyotes all in the streets.
Big ass bears.
Yup, bears. Hey, and it's gonna be creatures that we never seen before out here, man. It's the reason why the scriptures say there has not been a time like this, nor shall there ever be, man. It's gonna be some, man, you know, because Leviathan, he gonna make a grand entrance in these last days. He gonna rise out the ocean. So you know it's gonna be other mysterious beasts that's gonna be roaming around, you know, bringing judgment on people. You know, like the scriptures say, which I quoted it earlier, it's gonna be as if a man fled from a lion in a bear meadow. It ain't gonna be no escape, man. You might run away, you know, from you know, you might have just escaped a herd of lions, and then you go into a house, an abandoned house, and you shut the door, and there's cannibals in there.
That's a big ass alligator.
You know, yeah, big ass alligator. So what you gonna do? You gonna run back outside to the lions? Or you gonna, you know, hey, that's how it's gonna be, man. You can't escape the judgment of Yahweh Shemel Shah, man. Can't escape it. And it's gonna happen, you know, everywhere out here, man. In every city, you're gonna see death. like the scriptures say, man, the body shall be as dung on the earth. It's gonna be common, normal to see a dead body, man. Ain't gonna be no such thing as a funeral home. You know, you're gonna walk outside and there's gonna be crows everywhere, maggots everywhere.
Imagine the smell.
Yeah, man. You're gonna smell death. That's how bad it's gonna be. You're gonna smell death. You know?
You're gonna be running across people that have escaped certain things, and they're gonna be all bloody. You ain't gonna be able to take a shower. You know, these women, you done had 20 damn men run up in you, and hey, the Lord might preserve. He might preserve you.
Dying?
Yeah, but true. He might preserve you through that, because he might want you to catch a missile, and you all, you know, drenched and you all bloodied and shit, and you can't take a bath. And you just gonna have to wallow in that shit.
It's gonna be bad, man, because you know how bad it is when you
drive
and you smell a dead
skunk
or something. You smell it all the way down the street. Imagine bodies, man, everywhere. You know, and it's gonna be women that's gonna drop, dying. They gonna be dying of starvation, not even dead yet, just on the ground dying, and a man gonna come out of nowhere and rape them, man. Rape them and start eating them while they're alive. You know, it's gonna happen, man. It's gonna be bad.
All right.
Hold on, continue.
It says, verse 31, it says, they shall rejoice in his commandment, and they shall be ready upon earth when need is.
Yeah. So these spirits, they look to do the will of Yahweh on the left hand side, man. You know, they look forward to that. You know, these demons gonna have fun having people do these crazy things, man. You know, death, like I remember years ago, Apostle Tahar did a video on that. He said death gonna have his last hoorah. Death gonna have fun out here in these streets, man. Because death is a spirit, you know? And he gonna be everywhere, man, real soon. The Lord is about to humble the earth, man. Ain't gonna be no more smiley faces walking up and down the street, man. Ain't gonna be no more smirks on people's faces. Ain't gonna be no more laughing. All that shit gonna be done away with, man. When the Lord brings his judgment. You're gonna see people all depressed and sad, crying. You know, women bugging out, crying. Kids crying. And you gonna have they men with them. It's okay, we gonna get through it. Shoot, they gonna be crying. The scripture say the mighty men shall cry bitterly.
Crying. That's mighty men.
Yup.
And ain't none of these men out here mighty men.
Right. We're in the age of effeminate men. So man, it's gonna be bad out here, man. Meanwhile, the men of the Lord gonna be praising and exalting you. How about you now, shop? Happy that all the things is gonna take place, because we know that this has to happen before we get the kingdom. You know, we gotta go through Jacob's trouble in order for the kingdom to come, and we have full understanding that all these, you know, Israelite or not, if you die, you going straight to the spirit world, and you coming back in the kingdom. You know. So it ain't nothing to be sad about, man. You got it.
And when their time is come, they shall not transgress his word.
Yeah, so they not gonna tell the Lord, look, Lord, that's a baby. I can't. Man, they gonna do whatever the order he tells them to do. They gonna do it, man. But this is his judgment. You know, he's gonna put hits on certain people, man. You know, and it's gonna get done. You know. Got it.
That's it on that. They got it. This is 2 Corinthians chapter 5 and verse 11. Knowing therefore the terror of the Lord, we persuade men.
Knowing therefore the terror of the Lord, we persuade men, man. Persuade Israelite men to what? To convert, man. Forsake the ways of Babylon. Come back to your power. Because we know that the Lord he ain't nobody to play with, man. People say it is a fearful thing to fall into the hands of the living power, man. The Lord can have anything happen to you at any moment, man.
You know your deepest fears.
Yep, you could be driving down the road, and I've seen this on video, and a plane come out of nowhere and crash into your car while you driving, man. That's a hey, the Lord is cold, man. You know, man, it was an article, I believe a year or two ago, where this dude got into a bad car wreck, almost died. He opened the door to get out, and a light pole fell on him and struck him, man. He died. Hey, the Lord's judgment is cold, man.
Like some final destination.
Yeah, hey, that shit be real. You know? You have that happen all the time, man. People on a roller coaster, they fall out. You know? Car A. Like what just happened to my woman, her aunt, you know, which the water Yahweh Shemel shot for that judgment, man. 'Cause that bitch, she been trying to get me ever since I called her an Edomite. But the Lord had it to where she was driving on the road and her car just fucked up.
Damn.
And she hit a fucking pole, man. Her whole face got fucked up, man. And then it was some crackheads that came out of nowhere telling the police officers that she almost hit some kids, and there wasn't even no kids out there, you know. But yeah, that you know, the Lord had that happen.
Got her.
You know, and there's gonna be more judgment upon our adversaries, man. As long as we continue to push the word and believe, how about Shimei Al-Shah is gonna judge our enemies and allow us to hear about it. You know.
That nigga nervous as hell, bro. Yeah, please. Hey, look at that. I got it perked up. Hey, that's how. You know, through the spirit. You know, I was wanted to do a video on it. That's how through the spirit. Like, if you got a concern as if you're an Israelite or not, if you get nervous when the police behind you, more than likely a Jake, man. Because Esau, they don't get nervous and shit. Even when Esau pull them over,
they salute him.
Yeah.
They salute him. How you doing, officer? Hey, like that one video was an Edomite that got pulled over. He said, "You're supposed to be on my side."
Yeah.
You know what's the Edomite was fucking him up. He said, oh my goodness. Keep going on.
Get the fuck out of here.
Babylon.
It says, but we are made manifest unto the Most High, and our trust also are made manifest in your consciousness.
Yeah, man. So once again, you know, knowing the terror of the Lord will persuade men. Because we don't come out here, you know, to preach hate, man. We preach the truth, and we're warning you, man. You know, which get that in Ezekiel the 3rd chapter. Get it up. Ezekiel chapter 3, verse 15. We're watchmen, man, and we're warning you of the judgment to come. You know? Oh, get Jeremiah 28. You know? Yeah, that's all we all got to do, man. Just warn you Israelites, to come back to your power, man. And you can think it's a joke now, because we out here, you know, Scripture say humility comes before honor. You know, we out here, you know, we ain't, you know, hey, but we gonna have glorious apparel in the kingdom, man. You know? But this is what the Lord wanted. He said the foolishness of preaching is what pleases him, man. This is what he wanted. Because he don't want everybody to get this word. He want people to scoff and laugh and mock because it's going to fulfill his word. Because he said that was going to happen. And then he said what? He's going to destroy you. You know? Every man shall give account of every idle word men shall speak. They shall give account in the day of judgment. That's men and women. You know? You laughing, but you were down training. Like, anyway, go ahead, dog.
Ezekiel chapter 3, verse 17. Son of man, I have made thee a watchman unto the house of Israel. Therefore hear the word at my mouth and give them warning from me.
And that's all we doing, man. We're watchmen, spiritual watchmen, and we're just giving you warning of what Yahweh Shemel Shah is going to do. You know, you got it all.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, verse 18. When I say unto the wicked, thou shalt surely die, and thou givest him not warning, nor speakest to warn the wicked from his wicked way, to save his life, the same wicked man shall die in his iniquity, but his blood will I require at dying him.
Yeah, so, hey, man, we're out here to warn you, and if you don't take, hey, that ain't on us. You know, all we got to do is tell you one time, man. You reject it, hey, the Lord going to bring judgment on you. And as it goes on to say, you know, because that said if you don't give them a warning, then the blood gonna be upon you. But as it's gonna go on to say, you know, if you give them a warning, then hey, you delivered your soul. You know, so long as we continue to preach His word and get the blood off of our hands, then we're gonna be found guiltless when Yahweh Shah returns. You know, Lord willing, we endure to the end. You know, you gotta keep reading. Get that in Jeremiah 28.
Now this is Jeremiah chapter 28, verse 8.
Yep.
The prophets that have been before me and before thee of old prophesied both against many countries and against great kingdoms, of war and of evil and of pestilence.
Yep. So that's what we're saying today. Prophets are doing that here today, man. You know, warning you of the evil, pestilence, and war that's coming. You know, and best believe, man, real soon it's gonna be something major that's gonna take place. Because they said it got till June to, you know, the Pentagon got till June to release everything they know about these so-called UFOs, man. Those are the chariots of Israel.
June is Monday, Tuesday.
Time.
June is like Tuesday, next Tuesday.
Time.
If it's June 1st.
They ain't gonna say they're the angels, though.
They
Oh,
gonna flip
nah.
that.
Best believe Esau, hey, they already deceiving. Like that article you sent, they say don't call 911, it's satellites. Esau is already ready to, he got his lives ready, man. And they might do a Project Bluebeam. You know, no telling what's gonna happen, man. You know Esau, he's not the man of truth, he's the man of lie, man.
They might
he's
go
a liar.
They might go as far as having people dressed up like Roger Alien.
Oh,
Yeah,
man.
Or they might say they got some footage of inside.
They interviewing an alien at the CIA headquarters. You know, somebody dressed up as Roger, man. You know? But the scriptures say, man, the wicked are estranged from the womb. Soon as they're born, they speak lies. Esau is the man of lie, man. He's a liar. So we already know they're not going to say, yeah, this is the Lord coming. This is how he's coming. The angels, you know, they're going to come up with some BS that people gonna believe. They might just say it's some Chinese aircraft, man. Or no telling what Esau gonna say, man. You know, they're not gonna admit what it really is. You know, so hey, best believe something major gonna happen soon. You know. Oh, you had something else?
Yeah, I got it.
Go ahead.
This is Job chapter 5 and verse 19. Says he shall deliver thee in 6 troubles. Yet in 7 there shall no evil touch thee.
Yeah, he shall deliver thee in 6 troubles. Yeah, in 7 there shall no evil touch thee, man. Which 7 is the number of completion. So nothing is going to befall the men of the Lord in these last days, man. They're going to have their cover.
Right.
You know, you're going to know that there's a higher power dealing with them. You know, you're going to know it just off of looking at them. You're going to know off their countenance, man. Because the men of the Lord ain't going to be in that bugged out spirit. Oh man, because people going to freak out, man. When there's no more comfort, people going to lose their marbles. But the men of the Lord going to be stable, cool, collected. You know, praying to Yahweh Shem Yahshua. You know, that's it.
He says, in famine he shall redeem thee from death,
Yep.
and in war from the power of the sword.
In famine he shall redeem you from death, and in war from the power of the sword. So our hope and trust is that the Lord is going to redeem us. You know, long as we continue to maintain the faith, you know, pray, do what we need to do to work out our salvation. Our faith is that the Lord is going to be with us, man. That's what we believe, man. You know, but you people of the world, you don't have anything to comfort you. You know?
It says, thou shalt be hid from the scourge of the tongue, neither shalt thou be afraid of destruction when it comes.
Yeah. Because, hey, we look forward to it. Because we know that once all hell breaks loose, you know, we can fully unplug from this place, and our faith is going to be increased. Because once all hell breaks loose, we ain't gonna be a part of the system. Because hey, our hope is that we're going to resist the chip, even if we have to be beheaded. That's what our hope is, you know. But hey, when we fully unplug from this system, the Lord is going to increase our faith, because we're going to be put in situations we've never been put in, to where we're going to have increased faith, man, to the point where we're going to, hey, like what Yahushua said, if you have faith as a grain of a mustard seed, nothing shall be impossible unto you. So brothers going to be out here doing crazy stuff, man. You know, right hand, high level miracles, man. You know, you got it.
At destruction and famine thou shalt laugh,
Yep.
neither shalt thou be afraid of the beasts of the earth.
Yeah, destruction and famine, thou shalt laugh, neither shalt thou be afraid of the beasts of the earth. You know, so when these calamities come, the men of the Lord, hey, the Lord gonna use them as a mouthpiece to laugh, man. You know, it's gonna be funny to see our women get humbled, man, and to see these simps get mauled down, man. You know, that's gonna be humorous. You know,
Still.
Alright. But hey, Lord willing, this was an edifying count. You know, and with that, we want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh,
Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Kakodash.
Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, who taught us the truth and continually teach us the truth. And peace, love, and salutations to the hopeful elect. Shalom.